Hey guys, it's Shelby. Welcome to a fabulous day in October. So I recently cleaned out my closet and ended up with a bunch of extra hangers. And I mean this in addition to the little stash of extra hangers that I keep in case I break my regular hangers. I just have too many hangers. So I have a big stack of extra hangers. Instead of throwing them out, I thought I would craft with them. Since it's October, we're gonna be doing some home decorating anyway, and these are just really unique, cool shapes. So I thought I would make a giant, and I mean giant, spider web out of my extra hangers. So I'm gonna switch the camera angle so you can see it because I'm thinking this is gonna be done best on a large horizontal surface. So I'm gonna use the floor. If you guys have extra coat hangers at home, I think all you're gonna need is these and a package of zip ties. I'll link everything you need down in the description below in case you love it and you don't have extra hangers, but you wanna buy some so that you can make it yourself. Let's get going. All right, so this is actually a really awkward angle to set up on my camera, but I did it. Ignore the feet from my lights and craft table and various tech on the ground. This is my pile of hangers. I'm going to be doing a little bit of trial and error to set it up in a large, lovely spider web that I find both pleasing and spooky. And at that point, once it's stable and on the ground in the right shape, I will be busting out the zip ties and we will be connecting it together so that it doesn't move and we can stick it up against the wall and it'll be fabulous. Here we go. Okay, so this looks pretty good, fairly symmetrical. I started with these overcrossing, but I actually like them sticking out because the spider web has all those little points that connect somewhere, so it kind of looks like the thread's coming down to connect. I'm going to fill in the center with the rest of the hangers and try and make it have a really cool webbed pattern. Okay, so looking in the camera, it kind of looks a little bit more like a snowflake than a spider web, but honestly, in real life, it kind of looks like a web. So I'm gonna bust out the zip ties and a multi-purpose tool and we're gonna get going. I'm gonna be starting with some of the bigger zip ties. I'm using black because, hello, it matches. And then just a multi-purpose tool. I always tell you guys to get these. You need them in your life. We're gonna be clipping them. All right, so what I am doing is just finding all of the points where the hangers overlap on each other and create little corners. The more hangers, the better. And then I am tying a little zip tie there to connect them and facing the tail of it in. Originally, I was going to snip off the tail of the zip tie, but I actually like the effect it's having. It's adding more intricacy to the web. So I'm working from the outside in and basically anywhere that there's, a connection point between hangers, I want to connect it so that when I lift it up, no hangers fall off. And the multi-purpose tool comes in handy when you inevitably misconnect something, you need to add something else. I am trying to go for a little bit of symmetry, so I don't want to add double and triple wire ties if I miss a connection point. I just want to use the multi-purpose tool, undo it, and then just do it correctly. So I am just connecting all of the little pieces outside in, and when I'm done, I should be able to lift it up without anything falling down. Now let's come in with some yellow and make our spider. So I've grabbed 10 of the little yellow ones. I'm going to start just by making the little body, just until it clicks. So I'm repeating what I just did. I am attaching 8 little zip ties to the center circle and just having them point out. And these are going to be the legs of the spider. So I'm doing 4 on one side and then a little gap and then 4 on the other side. It's not super tricky at all. I am personally making sure they all face the same way, but that's not actually necessary. It's just a detail that I want to pay attention to. So now that you've got your spider legs, go ahead and get your multi-purpose tool out, gather 4 of the legs on a same side together, or just do it individually however you want, and use your multi-purpose tool to kind of crimp a hard corner down the center of them. That's going to give the spider that really creepy spider leg look that we're going for. Go ahead and clip off the excess zip tie from where we made the body. Use your last zip tie to attach the spider to the web. I think it blends in a little bit more than the black would against the yellow. Clip off the excess and you're done. So I moved my craft table out of the way, obviously, and this is just up against my wall, but how cool is that? Seriously, oh my goodness. If you want to hang this up in a doorway, you could just like attach some fishing line to the edges and just string it up so it'd be hanging from the ceiling, and that's so cool. But look at just like this mess of hangers and like zip ties. I decided not to clip the zip ties because I think it just adds to like the really cool kind of sinister webby look. And then I offset it with a bright yellow spider so it would pop and you would see it. And just by crimping the zip ties with the Leatherman, you get these like creepy little legs sticking out everywhere. So it kind of looks like it's crawling the web, and it's really, really creepy, but also really cool. And I hope you guys like it.